And I see there's a few people in the house already. I see Donna, you're still green. I don't know what is going on. I just checked and it says that you are a moderator. So I don't understand why you've turned green. Oh, you've gone blue now. Because what I did, I actually, where you said hi everyone, it's now blue. I actually took you off and then I put you on again because it was saying you were a moderator but you were green. So I kind of did it and then came out and came back in and you are blue again. So all good. I hope you're all great today. We've got Ivan, Donna, Malapel, Victoria, and Miss Satisfied. So we'll start with Ivan. Can I get new new message from my flower? Okay, we're gonna bring in. I'm going to bring in for her today. I'm going to bring in this divine feminine truths and power and undying love, which is one of my decks. So thank you, angels. What is Ivan's eternal flower wanting Ivan to know at this time? What is she wanting Ivan to know? What messages does she have for Ivan at this time? What is coming through? What is she wanting to say? So the messages that she's got for you. So first of all, we've got here, when it comes to our love, no matter how things may look on the 3D, I always listen to my heart and soul, trust my intuition and the way I feel. So your divine feminine, your eternal flower is saying to you, she is listening to her heart and soul. Her heart is guiding her towards you. You know, even if on the 3D, if she may not look like she is coming to you and she's sort of focusing on what she's doing, you know, in her own life. But when it comes to the guidance that she's receiving, she is following her heart and listening to her heart, and she is trusting the guidance that's coming in from her soul and her intuition as well. So that's what she wants you to know. I trust the universe to bring into my life what is meant for me in the perfect divine timing. So she is trusting that everything will work out in the perfect divine timing when it comes to this love, when it comes to other areas of her life as well. And she's also saying to you, please be happy. I want you to be happy. So she wants you to be happy in your life. You know, right now, as you're living your life, she's saying to you, please be happy. I want you to be happy. She's also saying to you here, missing, seeing, and being with you is one of the hardest parts of this journey. So she doesn't find it easy not being with you. But I feel that, you know, it is happening for a reason. There are things that she's still working on, things that you're still working on as well. That's why the two of you have not been brought back together in the physical just yet. But she's also letting you know that even if she doesn't show it, you know, missing and being and not being with you is also really hard for her. So she wants you to know that as well. And I'm really struggling to speak. You know, I feel like throat chakra is quite blocked as well when it comes to, you know, being able to open up and talk to you. You know, I feel like she doesn't quite have the right words to speak and she struggles with that because I'm really feeling it strongly since I started connecting with her energy. She's also saying to you, our journey is special, guided and protected. Everything is in the Creator's hands. I have faith. So she's saying to you, it's all in God's hands, you know, when it comes to this journey, and she is having faith. So she is really in this place where she's trusting when it comes to this journey and having faith as she's moving forward. Let's see what else she wants to say to you. Thank you, angels. What else is Ivan's eternal flower wanting Ivan to know at this time? What else is she wanting Ivan to know? So she's also saying to you here, I'm in awe of you. So she wants you to know as well that she's in awe of you. You know, the person that you are, the things that you're doing as well in your life, how far you've come in your life. And she's also saying to you, you've helped me so much. So you've helped her to be able to find a way to help her. You've helped her in her life as well. So she's saying that to you. And she's also saying to you, it all just gets a bit much. So, you know, everything just get a bit, everything just gets a bit much. You know, I feel that in life, the things that she may be doing and dealing with, you know, everything just gets a bit much. And even when it comes to you, when it comes to the physical world or the 3D world, it all just gets a bit much because there are things that she's still working on within herself. So, you know, sort of coming to you and having that conversation, for example, it all just gets a bit much. And she gets all choked up. She doesn't really know, or blocked up, you know, in the throat chakra, doesn't really know what to say. So she's saying to you, it all just gets a bit much. And she's also saying, to finish off, I think about our lives together. So she does think about the life with you, what it would be like and all these things. You are on her mind in relation to that. She's just working through what she needs to work through so that she can then be able to come to that life with you. But she trusts as well that it will happen in the right divine timing. I hope that helps. Hey, Sarish, thank you so much for that donation. Beautiful. So I'm just going to do you since it's just you with a donation so far. So you're saying, may I please have messages from Harry? So let's see what Harry wants to say to you. Thank you for that donation. Thank you, angels. What is Harry wanting Sarish to know at this time? What is Harry wanting Sarish to know? What messages are coming through? So we've got here Sagittarius and I love you that has come out. And he's saying to you, vision, my focus is on doing this right. So he wants to do it right with you. He knows that there are things that he needs to sort out in his own life to then be able to come to you, and he wants to do it right. He just doesn't want to come in and he's not in a good place as well within himself. He wants to do it right. And I feel that he will take his time because he doesn't want to sort of rush in and, and then pull back or whatever. He wants to do it right with you. So that's what he's saying. And he's also saying to you, I love you. He's saying, I love you and I intend to be with you and love you for the rest of my life. So that's what he's wanting, to be able to love you, to be with you for the rest of his life. And to be able to do that, he knows that there are things that he needs to do first. He wants to do it right. He's not just going to rush in. I feel you're going to have to be a bit patient with him. He's not just going to rush in and, and sort of come in and then want to walk away again. He wants to be in a place where he feels stable within himself, even in his own life as well, to really move things forward with you, because he wants to do it right. And he's saying to you, he intends to be with you and love you for the rest of his life. So really beautiful messages coming through there. Thank you, angels. What else is Harry wanting Sarish to know at this time? What else is Harry wanting Sarish to know? So he's also saying to you as well here, I have a file in my head that is all about you. So, he thinks about you a lot. He sort of just goes into that file in his head, and you are the one that he sort of turns on and, in his mind and starts thinking about you. I want you to trust me again. So he is in this place. He wants you to be in that place where you can fully trust him. That's why I feel he's taking his time with things so that he can do everything the right way and you can be able to fully trust him. So thank you, angels. To finish off, what else is Harry wanting Sarish to know at this time? He's saying to you, proud. And he's saying, you've really come out of your shell since the last time I saw you, or the last time I met you, whatever it was, and you're doing really well. I admire your courage, your strength, your power, and everything that you're achieving. I am so proud of you. So he wants you to know today that he's very proud of you, of the person that you are, everything that you're doing, everything that you're achieving in your own life. He is very proud of you. And he intends to love you for the rest of his life and, and to do things the right way. I hope that helps. Hey, DK, thank you for that donation. Beautiful. Does RR have any other romantic relationships in his life right now? Okay, let's see. Did I bring a tarot deck? Okay, thank you, angels. Does RR have other romantic relationships in his life right now? Does RR have other romantic relationships in his life right now? Well, first of all, we've got here Seven of Cups that has come out. So, this is about choices. So I feel what this card is showing you, since you're asking, even though I kind of feel like, I don't know how that would help you on your own journey, but you've asked, you want to know that this is about choices. So I feel you're being shown he does have choices about, other people that he can be with. Yes, I feel that's what you are being shown as well there. The other card that has come out is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups really is about, it's the sort of energy of, somebody who does go out and have a relationship in a way. That's what it is. Because it is, because you've got the Page of Cups, you've got the Knight of Cups, and then you've got the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is, the one who's sort of more mature and is in that place of wanting to give that love. even though he may not show that love in a way. And the Knight of Cups as well can be the one who sort of really goes out and is in a place whereby they can have relationships, because we've got the choices card. It's really showing you that yes, there may be other relationships and choices of people that he may be with at this time. So that's what's coming through. The other card that has also come out is also the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is also like the Knight of Cups, sort of, and the king will be the one who's in that place where they are really sort of, just going for the things more in a stable way. But the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands can sort of go in with that energy with fire and passion, can easily come out of it as well as quick as they kind of went in. It's like they have a lot of that energy and wanting to give out that energy. So these three cards that have come out, the Knights and a Seven of Cups is about choices. I feel that that is showing you that, yes, they may have other relationships in his life right now. But also at the same time, which is why I was saying, I don't know how that will help you, but you asked for a reason. You obviously have a reason for asking. It's about remembering that if he is having those relationships with other people, there are things that he needs to learn. It is happening. It's part of his soul journey. He needs to learn certain lessons from those situations. May not be the most ideal thing for you to know or hear about, but at the same time, he is walking that path because he has lessons to learn. And, and also, I don't know how long the two of you have not been together, in the physical world. And, and it feels like there are options for him for, to go and have relationships with other people as well. But I don't feel that this is the sort of relationship where it's something that is, with that he feels that this is it, because there's different choices. So he's kind of like maybe dating quite a few people or not taking it so seriously. It's the sort of energy that I'm really getting from him. So that's what you've asked, and that's what's come through. Okay, so let me just get some messages from him to you as well. Thank you, angels. What else is RR wanting DK to know at this time? What is RR wanting DK to know? So the cards that have come out for you here. So he's saying to you as well here, Cancer, that has come out. Emotion, my heart is overflowing with love for you. So, what I feel he's letting you know with these cards is that you are the one that he truly loves. And he has all this love for you. And, sometimes the divine masculine, they can go into relationships trying to kind of forget you as a divine feminine. I'm not saying that's what he's doing, but they can do that, in their own physical world. They just think that, maybe they'll be able to get over you, and then they realize that they can't. So, and I feel that it's part of him actually walking that path where he has to realize that you are the only one who truly matters to him. And I feel he is realizing that, that when it comes to what is true love, you're the one for him. And he's saying to you, emotion, my heart is overflowing with love for you. And this has also come out, Scorpio. And he's saying, I am going to apologize to you. So I feel that he's going to come forward and apologize for, not being with you and the time that he's taken trying to figure things out in his life or whatever it is that he's doing. He has respect for you. His heart is overflowing with emotion for you. He may be in that place where he's having those relationships, romantic relationships, as you asked. But, you're the one that he truly loves. And the time will come for him to come to you and apologize to you. So that's what he's wanting you to know. Let's see as well what other message he's got for you here. Thank you, angels. What else is RR wanting DK to know today? What else is he wanting DK to know? So he is also saying to you here, you're all I've ever wanted. So I feel that, whatever it is that he may be, relationships that he may be having and stuff, they are there to help him to realize that you're the one, that you're all that he's ever really wanted. That he may have tried to move on with his life, but it's just not working because you're all that he's ever really wanted. He's also saying to you, you have power over me that nobody else has. So even if he may be going off and having having other romantic relationships, he's realizing that the pull is definitely always with you. So he's saying to you, you have power over me that nobody else has, which is why I feel that, he's just realizing he's not being serious in those other relationships. He's realizing that the love is just with you. And then he's also saying to you, you're the one who makes me feel safe and warm. So, he's no feeling that in any other relationship that he may be in, it is just with you. And he's saying, when I do run, when he's sort of doing whatever he's doing in his life, when he's running, he's not running from you, he's running from himself. So what he needs to do is to sort of stop running from himself and start facing whatever stuff he needs to deal with within himself. And he's saying to you, when I'm where I am, I'm not running from you, I'm running from myself. So I hope that helps, and I'm sending you so much love. Okay. And thank you for that donation. Beautiful. Right. So just going back to the top there. So we done Ivan and then Donna. Any messages from Mark regarding his karmic situation with his family? Is it about to end now? I really feel that, as I've said, a lot of things are happening. It is a completion, but a lot of things will probably see them coming in the second half of the year. That's what I really feel. But let's see what the angels want you to know. Thank you, angels. What is coming through is the karmic situation with Mark's family about to end now. Is it about to end now? What is coming through? Is the karmic situation with his family about to end now? Is it about to end now? So we've got here, first of all, we've got the Six of Wands. So this is about victory. This is about, moving forward. And so I feel that, he's moving towards that ending of this karmic situation. Whether it's now, I don't know about that, because I really feel that it's not going to be right at this moment. It's going to be later on in the year. But he is working towards that, because it's not something that just happens just like that and he finishes. There's a lot of stuff that is involved in relation to that. But, he's working towards it is what I'm really getting here. Six of Wands is working towards that, and he will be victorious in that karmic situation ending. And, and he's also taking his power back. This is the Magician. This is about him finding his true power and taking his power back to be able to move forward. And that's because he wants to be with you. The Lovers has come out here. This is about wanting that love with you, the love that is truly meant for him. So he's working towards that. I hope that helps. Okay. And then who's next? Malapel, what is the outcome of my connection with Gemini in the near future? And messages from him. Thank you, angels. What is the outcome of Gemini and Malapel in the near future? Gemini and Malapel in the near future. So cards that we've got here, first of all, we've got the Ten of Swords. So there's an ending of a cycle coming in. This is a powerful card. This is all about completion, completing cycles. So there is a cycle that is ending, and I feel that this is at some point this year to then help things to move forward to the next chapter of your life. So that's what's coming in, and that's going to bring in the relationship. The coming together. You've got the Two of Cups there. So there is a cycle that needs to end first. And he is, the journey is going to that place where that cycle is being completed to bring in that coming together. And then we also have the Ten of Pentacles, which is also beautiful. So this is also about you having, everything that you dream of when it comes to that life with him, the family, the home, the abundance, all those things coming in for you. Thank you, angels. What is Gemini wanting Malapel to know at this time? What is Gemini wanting Malapel to know? What is Gemini wanting Malapel to know? So he's saying to you here, I love you, but, and the message is, of course, I love you, and that will never change, but I have to be free of the past and the pain and everything else that holds me back first, so that we can have a good life together, and so that I can love you the right way. I need time to do this. So, right. So that's what he's letting you know. He does love you, but there are things, he's still working towards the end of that cycle. There are still things that he's still needing to work through, and so that he can then be able to love you like he's meant to. Thank you, angels. What else is What else is Gemini wanting Malabel to know today? So he's also saying to you here, why does it hurt so much without you? So he misses you. It hurts him so much to not be with you. And he's also saying to you, I hear your heart calling to my heart. My heart calls to yours too. So that's what he's wanting you to know. Okay, Victoria. And Victoria saying, can you please get any messages in regards to how P has been experiencing our connection? So how has P been experiencing this connection? Let's see what's coming through here. How has P been experiencing this connection? Thank you, angels. How has P been experiencing this connection? So what's coming through here? So what I feel you are being shown. So first of all, we've got the Six of Pentacles. And what I feel with this card, you know, is that what the way he's been experiencing this connection is actually through finding out things that are not balanced in his life and realizing that he needs to find that balance, you know. And I know you probably wanting to know about the experiences that he's having and all that stuff. But what I feel you're being shown is that, you know, there are things that he needs to work on to find balance within himself, to find balance in his own life. And part of this journey on the twin flame journey is to find that balance. And he is been, you know, I feel that there have been situations that he's been dealing with or facing in his life whereby he's been needing to be able to find that balance, you know, to work on himself, to be able to move forward in his own life, you know, so that he can be able to, you know, to really come to you when the time is right. So that's what I feel you are being shown in relation to that. And the other card that has also come out is also about feeling the love. You know, he's been feeling the love that is there between the two of you, you know, the love that he holds for you and feeling it very deeply. You know, the King of Cups is the one who holds that the cup of love in a really deep way. And even though he may not show you, as I said earlier, will tell you about it, but he holds that cup of love and he feels it so deeply. So that's what I feel that he's been feeling in relation to the connection, you know, that he just feels this love so deeply. He realizes that it's like a love that he's never felt before. And there are things that he's been needing to work through as well to then be able to move forward, you know, and find balance in his own life. Thank you, angels. How else has he been experiencing this connection? Thank you, angels. How else has he been experiencing this connection? So the other cards that have come out, we've got solar plexus activation. As my intuition increases, I spend more time in isolation. I am more able to process and understand my thoughts, my emotions, and my situation. I am having a few stomach issues as I am currently taking in and digesting knowledge and information and understanding things that I already know. My gut instinct is pointing me in the right direction, and I suddenly intuitively know what I need to do. I'm stronger now. So he is also showing you that he's feeling those activations happening in his solar plexus, you know, starting to get guidance as well from his intuition. So there's a lot of stuff that is happening with him. And then we also have loyalty that has also come out. I am a loyal person, and it breaks my heart that I haven't been able to show you this side of me. I am loyal to you, and I'll prove this to you in so many ways in our future. So he's also being in this place where he's realizing that he is loyal to you, that you mean the world to him. He has so much love for you. And I feel that's how he's been experiencing that. So I hope that helps. Okay, who's next? Dissatisfied. Any messages from Mark? Thank you, angels. What is Mark wanting? Dissatisfied to know today. So his message, oh, goodness me. There we go. His message to you today, I know I kicked the table there. So his message to you here that he's got, let me just try and put this there. Okay. So the message that he's, oh my goodness. Right, let's move this. Sorry, guys. I kicked the table leg and it's all just going to be crazy. So he's saying to you, I fear change. And he's saying, I'm afraid of change and how I will handle it. I'm afraid of being left alone. I am afraid, please don't leave me. So there are some fears that he also has in relation to, you know, maybe abandonment issues is what I'm really getting here. And he's saying to you, I'm afraid of, so he's afraid of change, changing his life, whatever it is that is going on with him. He is afraid of what change will bring in for him. But this is the year whereby, people are going to have to really get past those fears to do with change, to be able to flow with whatever change that is coming into their lives. So he's saying to you, I'm afraid of change and how I will handle it. He doesn't really know how to handle that change. And he's also afraid of being left alone. So I feel that he has some abandonment issues that he's dealing with as well at this time, and working on healing. And he's saying to you, I'm afraid, please don't leave me. So he's also in this place where he has this fear that maybe, you may move on and be with somebody else. And that's what he's showing you there. Thank you, angels. What else is Mark wanting? He's satisfied to know today. So he's also saying to you here, please forgive me for ignoring you. So, it's like if he's not communicating, or he's not, he's been ignoring you in whatever sort of way, he's apologizing for that. And he's saying, I have things that I still need to work through within myself and in my own life, to do with abandonment issues, fear of change that may be stopping him from actually doing what he would like to do to be with you. And he's dealing with all that. And he's saying to you, but at the same time, I'm not quite ready to come to you, and I'm also scared that you will leave and move forward and move on and be with somebody else, for example. So he is apologizing as well for ignoring you. And it's kind of like he's not in a place where he can give you what he would like to give you, because he's still needing to work on certain things. Thank you, angels. What else is Mark wanting me satisfied to know at this time? So he's also saying to you, feel. And he's saying to you, I've never felt for anyone the way that I feel about you, and I never will. I also feel the love that you sent me. Thank you very much. I really need it. It helps me to keep going. So, he does need that love from you. And he's saying to you, please don't leave me. And he's thanking you for the love that you send him. So I feel he's going through some stuff at this time. And as I said, this first half of 2025 is really about divine masculines working through releasing those things that have been holding them back. So he'll be going more within and working on that, working on his abandonment issues and his fear of change, all those things, working through that. So he's saying to you, during this time that I am doing that, I really need that love as well. And then he's also saying to you, guidance. And he's saying, I'm following the guidance that I'm receiving, and it is leading me directly to you. So he is being guided to you. I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got Daisy. Any messages from RR? Thank you, angels. What is RR wanting Daisy to know at this time? What is RR wanting Daisy to know at this time? What messages are coming through? So he's saying to you, lessons. And he's saying, we have come here to learn and grow on a soul level. And we are teaching each other so many powerful things. Even when the lessons or challenges do not make sense to our physical selves, our soul knows exactly what is going on. So this is powerful. He's saying to you, it may not make sense, the fact that we're not together, and the fact that all the things that are going on, but we are having lessons that we are learning, but our soul knows the way. Your soul will be guiding both of you to be where you are right now, because that is where you're meant to be, and to learn lessons that you need to learn. So that's what he's saying to you as well at this time. Thank you, angels. What else is R wanting Daisy to know today? What else is R wanting Daisy to know? So he's also saying to you here, you smell amazing. So, I don't know, there's a smell, maybe it's your perfume. There's something about you, a smell that he sort of remembers. And he's saying to you, you smell amazing. He may just walk past somebody else with that perfume, or it could be anything, it could be a particular smell that reminds him of you. It could be even food that you may have had together, whatever it is. There is that smell that's coming through. And he's also saying to you, your love drives me crazy. So, this love that he has for you is saying to you, it drives me crazy. I want to change so much for you. So he's also really wanting to change so that he can then be able to be with you. Thank you, angels. What else is what else is R? Just R wanting Daisy to know. What else is R wanting Daisy to know today? So he's saying to you, present. And he's saying to you, I am working on healing myself because I want to be present and available in every way when in a relationship with you. So right now he's working on himself so that he can heal what he needs to heal, release what needs to be released, so that when he is with you, he's able to be present in that relationship. He's not lost in his fears and his insecurities. He's present, body, mind, soul, and spirit. So that's what he wants you to know. Okay, then we've got Kelly Nick. May I have a messages from E? Thank you, angels. What is E wanting Kelly Nick to know today? What is E wanting Kelly Nick to know? Wow. Okay, so he's saying to you today, so Capricorn has also come out and he's saying to you, adventure, I want to enjoy life with you by my side. So when he's thinking about life, he's just wanting to be with you. He wants to go on adventures with you. He wants to enjoy life with you. And I feel that is something that he's working towards so that he can be able to enjoy life with you. We also have water that has come out. I feel so emotional when it comes to you and our relationship. My eyes tear up and I can't help but cry sometimes because all of the hurtful things that I've done. It's hard for me to show my feelings, but I vow not only to be a better person, but to spend the rest of my life making up for the past and showing you how much I care with my words and my actions. So he wants to be able to show you with his words and actions how much he cares. And he's vowing that he will get to the place where he can show you that, and he will be able to do that for the rest of his life. He does feel bad about the things that have happened in the past, not being with you, whatever other hurtful things that may have happened when it comes to your connection or the two of you. And he is working through, being able to show his feelings. It's something that I feel he struggled with in the past, and he's working through that so that he can be able to openly show you the love that he has for you. Thank you, angels. What else is he wanting Kelly Nick to know at this time? So he's also saying to you here, I think about kissing you. So he's thinking about being with you, kissing you, missing that as well. And to finish off, what else is he wanting Kelly Nick to know? What else is he wanting Kelly Nick to know today? Thank you, angels. So he's also saying to you vision. So he has a vision of where he wants to go. And, to have that life with you, go on adventures with you. That's what he's wanting. I want you to know that I'm focused on a vision of having a wonderful life with you. And I am working towards this every day. So he knows where he wants to go and he's working towards that life with you. I hope that helps. Okay, so I've got a couple more donations I'm going to jump to now. So we've got Zanab there. Thank you, Zanab, for that donation. Will Jera's feelings for me grow and lead to a relationship this year? Okay, so let's see what's coming through. So I feel that his feelings for you are very strong already, and it's just what is in the way. He can't have a relationship with you if he's still in another relationship. He needs to let go of that relationship. So I don't feel that it's about the feelings growing, as if his feelings are not enough to be in a relationship with you right now. It's just that he has something else in the way that's stopping him from being able to be in a relationship with you. So what it is about really is about him being able and strong enough to come out of the situation that is in the way of the two of you having a relationship. Not that his feelings needs to grow, as in he doesn't have enough feelings for you at this time. I don't feel that that is what is in the way. What is in the way is the relationship that is stopping him from being able to be with you. But let's see what you're asking. So we'll ask that question as well. Will Gerard's feelings for Zanab grow and lead to a relationship? Because I really don't feel that it's the feelings that need to lead to a relationship. It's the situation that is in the way of the relationship. But we'll ask you a question. Will his feelings grow and lead to a relationship? So let's see what's coming through here. So you're going to have the world. So that's the card that has jumped out in relation to that question. It will lead to you having the world, the life that you desire. This is also about a completion, a change happening. And as I've been saying again and again, there's a lot of change that is happening this year. A completion coming in. So I feel that there's going to be a shift, and what needs to change is not his feelings, or what needs to grow is not his feelings. What needs to change is an ending of a cycle in his life for him to then be able to have that relationship with you. Because if he's still married or in a relationship with somebody else, then, he can't give you what you deserve to have. So what needs to change is for a cycle to complete in his life, an ending of a karmic situation, that he may be in, for him to be free to be with you. So I hope that is making sense. But that is going to come in, is what you're being shown. There will be that completion. You will be able to have that sort of, sort of moving to the next chapter when it comes to that life with you. But let's see what else he wants to say to you as well. So will Gerard's feelings for Zanab grow and lead to a relationship? So what else is he wanting to say to you? So the first card that we've got is career. So it may not even just be the relationship in the way, it could be the career as well. Maybe it's something that he needs to work on first, but let's see what it says. I'm going through a blessed career change so that my work life is more in alignment with my spiritual path. I have goals and dreams within me that I've repressed and shield away for too long. And you have inspired me and helped me to realize that I have so much potential to have a rewarding career in this life. So I feel that the career is also something that needs to change. Something he is, or he will move on to do something else, something that is more aligned with the path that he truly came here to walk. So it's not just a completion when it comes to the relationship that he's in, it's also to do with the career, for him to be able to change and do something else that is really more aligned with his true path. So that's what's coming through as well there. So I feel that he has things that need to come to a completion in his life first, for to then be able to lead to the relationship. It's not the fact that his feelings for you need to grow. The feelings are there. He's also saying to you, and they are strong anyway. Who are you is the other card that came out. Who are you and where have you come from? You're everything that I could ever want in another person. My dream come true. Therefore, I am questioning who I am, because I am a better version of me when I'm with you, and I want to become that person completely. So, he realizes that when he's with you, he can be his true self. He is that version that he really wants to be of himself. And he's saying to you, who are you? Why do you have this sort of effect on me? And what is it about you? He's trying to figure that out. And that's because there's a powerful connection between the two of you. And he feels that strongly. So it's not about the feelings at all. It's the things that need to end in his life for him to have a relationship with you. Thank you, angels. What else is Gerard wanting Zanab to know at this time? What else is he wanting to say? So we've got as well here, I think about what our children would look like and be like. So he thinks about, what it would be like to have a life with you if you had children together. He's also saying to you, our union is meant to be. So the two of you meant to be together. That's what he's saying, that union is meant to be, that relationship is meant to be. Everything you want, I want too. So he wants all that you want. He does want that. He just has to finish the cycles in his life and be free from the marriage that he's in to be able to have a relationship with you. And he's also saying to you, I'm tired of feeling alone. So I feel that even if he's in a relationship and, he's got people around him where he doesn't have that strong connection with them that he has with you, and he feels alone even if he's around other people. So that's what he's also saying. And then to finish off, thank you, angels. What else is Gerard wanting Zanab to know at this time? What else is Gerard wanting Zanab to know? What other message is coming through from him? So he's also saying to you fears. And he's saying to you, my love for you is more than I can even begin to explain, but my fears are still holding me back. So like I said right from the start, it's not about his love needing to grow. His love is there and it's more than he can even begin to explain. But there are things that he needs to release in his life, in his physical world, but also fears. Fear of what other people will think if he changes his situation, if he changes that career, all those things. There are fears that are holding him back, all the programming and what society will say, all those things are what is in the way of that relationship with you, not the fact that his love needs to grow. So he's saying to you here, my love for you is more than I can even begin to explain. So I hope that helps. Okay, and then we've got Shannon. Thank you for that donation, Shannon. So let's see what's coming through for you. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Shannon today? What does Shannon need to know at this time? So we've got here Zana that has come out for you, and the message is you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So you're being reminded that the angels are there with you, protecting you from all kinds of harm, and that's what they're saying to you, to feel safe. And then we've got Ariel that has also come out. And the message is new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So you are going through this time of really opening up to your spiritual gifts to, to be able to then use them to do what you came here to do, whatever that is. And you're being asked at this time, especially during this year, to allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So that's what's coming through for you. So let's see what other messages they have for you. Thank you, angels. What other messages are coming through for Shannon at this time? What else is coming through for Shannon? Okay. So we've got as well here, loved ones from heaven. And it says messages from loved ones in spirit. So you are being given messages from loved ones in spirit. It could be in nature as well there. You may see maybe, robins as well as messages from loved ones in spirit. So they're there with you, guiding you. I feel that they may be giving you guidance as well in relation. I thought there was another card. No, it was just those two. Oh, there's the other one. So they may give you messages in relation to, opening up your gifts, maybe guidance of what to do, maybe any courses or whatever it is. So pay attention to the signs and also listen to your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you. Listen to its wisdom. So I feel you're being guided as to what to do as you're moving forward. And then we also have here for you, do the things that bring you joy. Live your life joyfully. So they're asking you to do the things that you enjoy, the things that bring you joy. Be in your highest joy is the message coming through for you. And then we've got here trust. Trust is key when it comes to your twin flame journey. So you're being guided to continue to trust when it comes to your journey, and also intentions and wishes. Communicate clearly with the universe. So in relation to the things that you're wanting to do, just really speak out clearly to the universe about what your dreams are, what your desires are, and stay focused on that. So that's what's coming through for you. Let's get you a message from the dream cards. Thank you, angels. What message is coming through for Shannon today? What other message is coming through for Shannon? What does Shannon need to know at this time? So your message is, don't chase your dream. Learn to appreciate the present moment. When your dreams do come true, you have learned to enjoy the moment instead of reaching for the next dream instead. Teach your mind to rest in the moment. So that's your message for today, to really sort of work on being more in the present moment. I hope that helps. So let's see what your divine masculine wants to say. Thank you, angels. What is Shannon's divine masculine wanting Shannon to know at this time? What's Shannon's divine masculine wanting to say? So he's saying to you, throat chakra activation. So he is, sort of going through that activation so he can be able to speak his truth. I am healing all of the repressed emotions within me so that I can tell you exactly how I feel and communicate without fear or anxiety. I feel like my throat is expanding through coughing and expelling mucus. You may experience this too. So he is going through this throat chakra activation, and he's letting you know that, it's so that he can be able to communicate and tell you how he truly feels without fear or anxiety. And, so that's what he's letting you know. Okay, thank you, angels. What else is coming through from Shannon's divine masculine at this time? What else is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you, I'm afraid of failing. I'm afraid of failing you. So there's also a part of him that has this fear of failing you. He doesn't want to come forward and fail you. He doesn't want to let you down. And, and I feel that stops him as well from doing certain things. And I feel he wants to get to the place where he feels like, yes, now I can go forward and I won't, I won't fail her anymore. He's wanting to sort everything out first before he can come to you. He's also saying to you, you're the strongest person I've ever known. So he's letting you know that, for him, you are the strongest person he's ever known. What else is Shannon's Divine Masculine wanting to say to finish off? So he's also saying to you here, right, so we've got time, and he's saying to you, right now, I need time to sort myself and my life out, to learn my lessons and find my way. So he is still finding his way. I feel he's still healing as well. He's still going through that throat chakra activation. So he's still needing the time to do that. But he's also saying to you, union. And he's saying our union will happen when we're both ready. The universe will make sure of it, and we're going to have the most beautiful life together. So it's just a reminder that it will come in the right divine timing, but it will happen, and it will happen when we're both ready, meaning that he is still getting ready. He doesn't feel that he's in that place where he can come in just yet, but he's still getting ready so that he can then be able to come to you. So really beautiful. I hope that helps. Pulami, thank you for that donation. Message from Pradipta, his 3D current feelings. I think he's missing me. Thank you, angels. Pradipta, what is Pradipta wanting Pulami to know today? His 3D current feelings. What is Pradipta wanting? So we've got sacral chakra activation coming through here. I'm experiencing heat in my physical and astral body that is connecting me to you through the kundalini that is rising within us. I'm experiencing lust and sexual energy like I have never felt before, and it's driving me crazy with desire for you. I intend to act on this soon before I explode. So you're saying that you feel that he's missing you. He's definitely missing you. That's what he is showing you here. It's like the kundalini is rising. He's feeling that deep desire for you. And he's saying to you, I'm experiencing lust and sexual energy. So he's really feeling it in his body because he's going through that sacral chakra activation. So what you're feeling is true. He's missing you. He's wanting to be with you. And he's saying to you, it's driving him crazy. So that's what he's wanting you to know. And he's saying to you, I intend to act on this soon before I explode. So, understand that the way that you understand it. But that's what he wants you to know. Thank you, angels. What else is Pradipta wanting Pulami to know? So he's also saying to you, I don't run from you, I run from myself. So, when he's not communicating, when he's quiet and all those things, he's not running from you, he's running from himself. But he's also saying to you, I may be running for now, but our union is meant to be. So he's saying to you, we are going to come together. Our union is meant to be, the time will come for us to be together. Thank you, angels. To finish off, what is Pradipta wanting Pulami to know at this time? What else is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you here, fresh eyes. And he's saying, since our separation, I've started seeing things from a different perspective. My eyes are opening up to a whole new world that I never knew existed before. So he's starting to understand things in a different way, and is opening up as well to, understanding to really see things differently. And, it's about transformation. Actually, transforming has also come out here. I am not yet where I need and want to be in myself. I am still transforming. So he is going through transformation, but he's starting to see things in a different way. He's not quite where he needs to be, but he's getting there. And he's also saying to you, and he's saying to you, I am always thinking about you. You're forever engraved in my heart. So you are on his mind. He's thinking about you, and he's saying to you, but it will come in, that union will come in the right divine timing. The universe has got us when it comes to our love. We'll be together again in the right divine timing. I hope that helps. And thank you for that donation. Okay. Donna, you've just asked this question. I've already answered your question. Donna, I've already answered your question. So yeah, and it's the same sort of question. So yeah, I've answered that already. Okay, so who's next? I'm going back up to the top now. So I done Kelly Nick. What is Amit's 3D thoughts about us? So let's see. Thank you, angels. What are Amit's 3D thoughts about him and Ashini? What are Amit's 3D thoughts about the two of them? What are his thoughts? So let's see what's coming through here. So he's saying to you, triggered. That's what's come through. I feel I am annoyed at myself and frustrated that I'm projecting that onto you to push you away so that I can go within and face myself and my life and deal with what needs to change. You are my mirror. So, when he's pushing you away, when he's not with you, it's actually when it comes to the higher realms, it's actually so that he can be able to go within, face himself, face his life, face the things that he needs to deal with, so that he can be able to change that. So that's what he is letting you know. So 3D thoughts. Thank you, angels. Amit, what is he wanting to say? His 3D thoughts for Ashini. What for the two of them? So he's saying to you, I feel old without you. So he wants you to know that, without you with him and your energy, he feels old without you. He's also saying to you, I want to trust myself again. So he wants to be in this place where he can trust himself again. I feel that with the things that have happened between the two of you, he doesn't really feel like he can trust himself, and he wants to be able to trust himself again. I hear your heart calling to my heart. My heart calls to yours too. So your hearts are calling you to each other. He's also saying to you, I miss talking to you. So, he thinks about you, he misses talking to you, and he's also saying to you, I want you in my life. So you're the person that he wants in his life. And then to finish off, what else is Amit wanting or thinking? What else is Amit thinking? So he's also saying to you here, planning. And he's saying to you, you are a part of all the planning that I'm currently doing for my life. And I look forward to us living a fulfilling life together that is full of love and adventure. So when it comes to his plans of his future, you are part of that planning. I hope that helps. Okay, so, sir, and any messages from Rizwan? We have a meetup today. What he thinks about me after today talk. Okay, so you're saying we have a meetup today, or you've already met up. I'm feeling some fear coming through here. I don't know if it's his fear or after the meetup, but let's see what he wants to say to you. What he thinks to me after today talk. So have you already spoken, or are you going to meet up? I'm not sure. But anyway, because one part says we have a meetup today as if it's not happened yet. And then the other part, you're asking what he thinks about me after the today talk. So I assume you've already talked or met up. So anyway, let's see what's coming through. So thank you, angels. What is Rizwan thinking after the meetup and talk today? What is Rizwan thinking after the meetup and talk today? So the card that has come out for you here. So first, okay, so we've got two cards that have come out. We've got watching that has come out, and he's saying, I am watching your social media because I am curious about your life and I want to be back in your life. Watching you helps me to work out if you want that too. So after your meetup or your talk, he is thinking that he wants to be back in your life. And he may have gone on to start checking out your social media to see what you're up to. Is anyone around you? That sort of thing, because he's trying to work out whether you would want him to. He's also saying to you, you are my one. So, your meetup has really sort of put him in that place of really thinking about the fact that you're the person who's his one. If I seem distracted with others or by my physical 3D life, remember this truth. You are my one. You are my forever. And nobody could ever take your place in my heart or in my life. I am finding my way back to you where I belong. So, if sometimes he doesn't show you that you are his one, or he's distracted by work, by people in his life, he's saying to you, and I feel that this is something that he's been thinking about since your meetup, that you're definitely his one. So he wants you to know that today. So what else is Rizwan thinking after this meetup? Thank you, angels. What else is he thinking? In addition to the fact that Sa is his one, I think about touching you. So he's also thinking about touching you, being with you. It's something that he wishes that the two of you doing. I think about how much I love you. So, he's really got him thinking about you, and the love that he has for you. Thank you, angels. To finish off, what else is Rizwan thinking What else is Rizwan thinking? Let's just do that again. What else is Rizwan thinking to finish off? Thank you, angels. What other messages are coming through? So he is also saying to you, loyal. So he also wants you to know that he's loyal to you. I am loyal to you and only you. Everything else is an illusion and it will soon come to an end so we can be together again. So he's thinking about a life with you, a future with you, and he's letting you know that he's loyal to you and you are his one. That's what he's been thinking since your meetup. Okay. Thank you, Sarish, for asking people to like the live. Thank you, everyone, for liking as well. And if you haven't liked the live, please do like it so that it gets to other people as well. And then we've got Nura. Good day. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're safe. I just want to know if my family will be safe because we have a civil war here. Sending you so much love and lots of prayers as well, Nura, to your family. And I really feel that, the angels are there with them, guiding and protecting them as well. Let's bring in, okay, let's see. Let's start with this. Thank you, angels. Nura is asking if her family will be okay with the war that is going on. What does Nura need to know at this time? What does Nura need to know? Thank you, angels. What is Nura needing to know at this time? So we've got here, we've got Teresa is the message that has come out. And it says, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So I feel you're also being asked to not be in that place of worry too much. Obviously, it's not easy when your family is there and you are, worried about them. But I feel that, you do so much for other people. The angels are saying you need to give yourself that love as well, to really stop being in your mind too much and in worry too much. Know that they are supported and they're protected. And, we all go through the most difficult things in our lives, but our souls chose to walk that path, for a reason. So there are things that, even though it's the worst thing ever and, them being there, but know that, they have their own angels guiding them, protecting them, and they will get through this. That's what I feel that you are being shown. So it's important for you to look after yourself, to make time for you and to not worry so much about everyone or, not just your family, but other people, other things that, to do with other people and really give yourself love. Because the more you can fill up your own cup and let your cup overflow with love, the more you'd be able to do more for your family. But if you're in that place where you're feeling drained and you're not, giving yourself all the love and the care that you need, it will be hard for you to even do stuff for your family as well. So I feel that it's important for you to be able to support them in whatever way you can, for you to make time for yourself, and look after your own needs as well, and take care of yourself. So that's come through for a reason. And then we've got Serafina that has also come out, and it says, I am the angel of families. So I really feel that, and it says a happy change or addition is coming to your family. So I feel you're being shown as well here that in relation to your family, there's going to be a shift, there's going to be a change, to help them through this time. So I feel you're being shown, it's really beautiful that this card came out. You're being shown that they are protected by angels. There's going to be something positive coming. This is the angel of family that's going to help your family during this time as well. So they're asking you to look after yourself as well, to know that they are safe and protected. That's what I feel that message is really showing you. So let's see what else the angels want you to know. Thank you, angels. What else is coming through for Nura, who's asking about their family? Will they be safe? What else does Nura need to know at this time? Who's asking about, oops. Okay. So look at this. Angels are all around you. So I feel that this is also all around your family. Angels are all around you and your family. So they're all around your family and you're asking if they'll be safe. Angels are all around them, encouraging and supporting them. They are always there ready to help them. And it says here, invite your angels in and ask them for assistance with anything that you need help with. So I feel you're also being asked to invite your angels in, ask your angels, call upon Archangel Michael. You know, Archangel Michael is the protector, and he's the one who sort of shields your family from, you know, the things that are happening and keeps them safe and protects them. You know, ask Archangel Michael, pray every day and speak to Archangel Michael. Make Archangel Michael your best friend. He is my best friend. You know, when it's anything to do with shielding and protecting me, if I'm going somewhere, all those things. So he'll be there to protect your family as well. But I feel you're being shown that angels are all around them, you know, supporting them, encouraging them as well during this time that they are going through this war. And, you know, and you're being asked to invite your angels, you know, and ask them to help your family too. So that's what's coming through there. Thank you, angels. What else is coming through for Nura? What does she need to know, as well as guidance as well at this time? So let's see. I feel that these will also just be messages for you as well, for your own path. Speak to the Creator. Ask and it will be given. Incorporate prayer into your life. So you're also being asked to pray about it, you know, the situation with your family, and, you know, and really speak to heaven, you know, and know that they will be there to protect them and support them. And then the other card that has also come out, this is for you. It's okay to say no, to look after your energy and do what feels right for you. Set healthy boundaries. So I feel that they are things that you may be doing too much of, you know, that's why you're being asked to take care of yourself. Maybe it's worrying too much. Maybe it's giving to other people, not necessarily your family, but, you know, in your life, in other things that you're doing. And you're being asked to really set healthy boundaries. Because like I said before, the more you can be in a better place and filling up your own cup and with love and, you know, and looking after yourself better, the more you'll be able to help your family and, you know, sort of from a place whereby your own cup is full. So I hope that helps, Nura. Sending you so much love and prayers as well to you and to your family at this time. Okay, right. So where was Nura there? Sana, hey there. What's coming for Maria and Daniel in 2025? They're in a very bad marriage for 18 years. Okay, so thank you, angels. What's coming for Maria and Daniel in 2025? What's coming for Maria and Daniel in 2025? I mean, being in a very bad marriage for 18 years, that's a very long time. You know, hopefully a positive change is coming in for them. What is coming for Maria and Daniel in 2025? Let's see what the angels want you to know here. Where did the other cards go? I could oh, there it is. Okay, so we've got here, there's a lot of worry and fear, sleepless nights that are going on in this relationship, is what I'm really getting here. You know, like you said, you know, they are in this place where it's a very bad marriage. So, you know, I feel that there's a lot of struggles. And what I'm really getting with this is that, you know, one of them is going to need to do what's right for them, you know, and be able to change things, because you can't continue to be in that situation for in a very, very bad marriage for 18 years and just keep doing that. And it's still causing you sleepless nights and a lot of pain. You know, what I feel that what you're being shown is that this is really bad, and one of them needs to actually stand up for themselves and maybe come out of that situation, you know. And you know, 2025 is that year of completion. Sometimes people hold on to things just because it's what they know. And part of the lesson that will be coming with that, for it to be a very, very bad marriage for that long, is for one of them to really sort of be the one to be like, this is not working, if that's the way that they're seeing it, you know, and actually make a change. So I feel that there's going to need to be a shift. It needs to be something that comes from one of them. That's what is coming this 2025. This is the year of completing cycles. It doesn't necessarily mean they've got to go their separate ways if they don't want to, if the love is there. But if it's a very bad marriage for 18 years, then that's a very long time to stay in something that's no a good thing for you. And one of them needs to take the step to actually make a change, whether it's changing within themselves so that they can be able to change the situation, or actually standing up and saying, this is not working, we've got to go a separate way, so that we're not spending all our lives another 18 years being in this situation. Someone's going to have to make a change, is what's coming through. One of them is going to have to make that change for themselves so that they can be able to move forward. That's what's really coming through. It's like there's a lesson that they're learning in all this, and both of them need to see what that lesson is and actually make a change. That is what I'm really getting. And the other card that has come out, we've got here the Four of Swords. This is the card of reflection. So I don't know who it is amongst the two of them who's really needs to think about things, reflect on their life, and really make a decision about whether they want to carry on for yet another year in the situation or make that change. And then they need to get up and make a change, because the other card that has also come out is the Three of Wands. This is about planning. This is about moving forward to something different, and it can be a life that is still in the distance, but they need to take the steps forward, is what I'm really getting. So what is coming in is going to be a choice on their part. It's something that they are going to need to do, or one of them is going to need to do, to really think about their life and what they really want for their life and make that change for themselves. They have a lesson to learn in this situation. And if they are not learning that lesson, they're going to continue repeating the same cycle, and they need to change the cycle themselves by actually standing up for themselves. So it's down to them to actually be able to do that for themselves. So that's what's coming through. I hope that helps. Okay. We've got Victor next. Any messages from my beautiful twin and message from Father God? Okay, let's see what's coming through for you. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Victor today? What is coming through for Victor? Oh gosh, that's going to move my phone again. Oh no, got it. So the message, Victor, victory is come out for you. So there's victory coming through for you, Victor. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So something is coming in for you. Your desire is coming to fruition. I'm getting something that you may be working on, something going on in your life. Something is going to work out for you. Victory is coming in for you. So keep up the good work with whatever it is that you're doing. That's the message that's coming through for you. I'm also being guided to bring in this deck for you here. This is the Earth Magic deck. Thank you, angels. What other message is coming through for Victor today? So the message stillness is what has come out for you. So you're also being guided to make that time for stillness in your life. This is through meditation. And, this is also what I talked about. The Hermit card is all about going within and making that time for stillness. So I feel you're being guided to do that more and more often in your day or in your week, to just make that time to just be, because you're going to be getting a lot of guidance to help you with the things that you may be working on or things that you're doing as well in your life. So that's what's coming through for you. Thank you, angels. What other messages coming through for Victor at this time? What else is coming through for Victor? What does Victor need to know? So you've got as well here, don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing your best. So there's victory coming in for you. Maybe if things haven't just worked out just yet, don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing your best. There are good things coming. Thank you, angels. What other message is coming through for Victor at this time? What else does Victor need to know? So we've got here, you are doing the best you can. So don't be so hard on yourself. You need your own love, kindness, and compassion. So Victor, if you're being hard on yourself about anything, whatever that may be, don't be so hard on yourself. It's come through twice for a reason there. It is only a matter of God's perfect time. Trust in divine timing. So that victory in whatever that is coming in for you, it's only a matter of God's time. Trust in divine timing. So it's coming in and you're doing really well. So don't be so hard on yourself. So that's what's come through. It's certainly come through for a reason as well. Okay. So messages from your twin. I'm just going to turn these around here. I've sort of got mixed up in the decks there. Okay, so what is Victor's twin wanting to say to Victor today? What is Victor's twin wanting Victor to know? Thank you, angels. What message is coming through? So he's saying to you, separation. Hard as it may be for me to be apart from you, I am in fact healing and growing up during this time of separation. I trust that the same is happening for you too. Separation is in fact a blessing in disguise for us. So he's saying to you, you know, I am healing. I am going through changes as well in my life, and separation is a blessing in disguise for us. Okay, and then thank you, angels. What else is Victor's twin wanting Victor to know? What other messages are coming through from Victor's twin? So he's also saying to you as well here, we've got, I can't do this anymore. And he's saying, I'm feeling overwhelmed and pressured. I know what I need to do and what I need to change, but I have to take care of it my way. I hope that you can let me. So, you know, whatever it is that he's been doing in his life right now, he feels overwhelmed by it. He feels the pressure. He knows that he needs to change those things, you know, and you know, this is that year of bringing in changes, of coming endings coming in. But he's saying to you, I have to take it care of it my way. And I feel that, you know, that's also what you're being reminded, that, you know, it's all in divine timing for him to be able to do that. We also have water that has come out. I feel so emotional when it comes to you and our relationship. My ears tear up and I can't help but cry sometimes because of all the hurtful things that I've done. It's hard for me to show my feelings, but I vow not only to be a better person, but to spend the rest of my life making up for the past and showing you how much I care with my words and actions. So he wants to be in that place where he comes to you and he spends the rest of his life showing you that he really cares with his words and actions. And right now he's finishing off what he needs to finish off, sorting out what he needs to sort out so that he can then be able to have that life with you, because he's vowing to spend the rest of his life showing you how much you mean to him. Thank you, angels. To finish off, what is Victor's beautiful twin wanting Victor to know at this time? What is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you as well here, I am trying to understand. So he's trying to understand the journey, trying to understand himself, his life. He is trying to understand. He's also saying to you, I get jealous when it comes to you. So, you know, he sort of sees you, or, you know, I feel that he's checking you out somehow, you know, and he sees you getting on with things, doing you, and he gets jealous, you know, when you're out with other people, wishes that it was him who's there. So he's saying to you, I get jealous when it comes to you. And he also doesn't want you to move on with anyone else. You know, he gets jealous when it comes to you. I hope that helps. Okay, and then I'm gonna jump down. Ro, thank you so much for that donation as well there. Thank you. I'm well, thank you. Went through a lot of childhood abuse and also trauma in relationships of various kinds, trying to make peace with it all. Any messages from the angels? Okay, so let's see what the angels want you to know in relation to that. So the first thing that I'm also getting for you is that, you know, in terms of abuse and trauma, even in relationships, you know, like I will tell you, I went through that as well, abuse as a child and all these things. And those kind of things tend to happen through other people, you know, and all these things. And sometimes, you know, as a child, you don't really understand things and you go through all this. And yes, that happened. But when it comes to the actual healing of yourself, it's down to you. So what I feel you're being guided to do is, first of all, before I pull the cards, is to really sort of work on healing those things. You know, you're saying you're trying to make peace with it all, but which is a really good thing, but it's also important to work through, you know, the emotions and, you know, and actually be able to release those emotions, you know, and what some of the things that, and forgive. You know, forgive the things that happened and work through that and heal that, you know, to be able to move forward. Because if you're still holding on to them, like energetically or subconsciously, then they're going to keep coming in the way of your life, you know. So you've got to work through that. And these things do take time, you know, and to be able to make peace with something, you've got to heal it. So that's what I feel is coming through. So, it's important that you work through healing the emotions that you have from those things that have happened in the past. It could be emotions such as, I don't know, anger, maybe it could be, pain that you may still be holding on to. You got to work on releasing that. And some of the ways that you can do that, for example, you can find even online, on YouTube, for example, you can find even meditations where they're all about releasing childhood trauma, whatever that is, or releasing negative energy within yourself. So you can listen to those kind of meditations and sort of really think about certain situations, see how you felt in those situations, what it all was bringing up for you. And another thing that you can do is to write letters. I did that a lot. I wrote a lot of letters about, talking about some of the things that I went through, and it was writing a letter to the person that had done that to me. You write them a letter, you don't send it to them, but you are writing. It's part of you releasing, those emotions and those things that happened in your past. And then if you feel that you need a response from them, you can write a letter back from them to yourself, apologizing, them saying to you, I didn't know any better then. It could be your mother or your father saying, I was doing the best I could as well with everything I knew, all that sort of stuff. You can write that letter back to yourself as a response from them. And then, you can write as many letters as you feel you need to, but you're working through the emotions, you're releasing those emotions. And then after that, you can burn those letters, saying to the universe, to God and the angels, I am releasing these energies now. I am healing it and letting it all go. So it's actually taking those steps to work through the actual emotions of the things that you've been through. And and like I said, it can take time. Sometimes you have to repeat some of them or to write more letters. Some of them you may just do and you feel that you've really released it. So it's all part of that forgiveness and making peace with it all. But you've got to kind of release the emotions is what I'm really getting. But let's see what the angels want you to know. So thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Ro as well at this time in relation to healing things of the past? What other messages are coming through? What does Ro need to know? So the messages that we've got here. So first of all, we've got, I'm just trying to see. So these are quite different messages. So we've got here Astara, and the message is, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. So I feel what you're being shown with that message is that, even no matter what happened in the past, those are things of the past. And because they're things of the past, it's time to release them now so that you can be able to go for your dreams, and you deserve the best of everything. Because, when we've got those emotions and those things that we're still holding on to, they come in the way of us being able to have the things that are truly meant for us. So you got to let them go to be able to have the best of everything that you are meant to have in this lifetime. So that's the message. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. So release whatever needs to go to be able to reach for the stars when it comes to your dreams. And then the other card that has also come out, we've got Isaiah that has come out here. And the message is, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. So what I feel as well is I feel this is to do with healing and releasing. Releasing the old to be able to birth the new into your life. So I feel it's like wiping the slate clean. So the angels are also there helping you to be able to do that. And then we've got as well Mystique here. Keep charging ahead. Don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So I feel keep working on yourself, making peace with everything, working on healing yourself. And, and sometimes it may mean that you need to just close out the world, to say no to certain situations and be there for yourself and do things for yourself. Do that. Don't say, don't take no for an answer. Do what's right for you is what I really feel is coming through here. But the more you are working on yourself, there's going to be a lot of amazing things coming in for you, because you release that energy. You're going to open up for energy for the new to come in. So expect miraculous solutions to appear. So let's see what else they want you to know. I'm trying to see. Let's see. Thank you, angels. What other message is coming through for Ro at this time? What other messages are coming through for Ro? So you're also being asked to go out and ground yourself. And this is also really important. If you don't, I don't know if you spend time out in nature, but I feel you're being asked as well to spend a lot more time out in nature, grounding yourself. I don't know which part of the world you're in, maybe the US, but, it is about you just, maybe when it gets, in fact, even if it's cold, go out in nature, spend time out in nature to help you to ground yourself. But the other thing that you can also do when it starts getting a bit warmer is to really go out and take your shoes off and really ground yourself, asking Mother Earth to help you to release energies that you need to release into Earth, to let go of those emotions and things of the past. It's like working with Mother Earth and working with the Creator to help to release those energies that have been holding you back. So grounding yourself is also important there. And then we've got crystals that have come out. So I don't know if you work with crystals at all, that they can also be really useful in healing. You may want to look up certain crystals that are going to help you with releasing emotions. There's all sorts of crystals that you can work with, that will help you with healing as well. So I feel that's come through for a reason. So it says, and some that will help you to stay focused on your dreams and the things that you're wanting to do. And I certainly use crystals a lot. And, I had crystals as well, even whilst working through healing certain things. Like, for example, the rose quartz crystal will help you with healing your, like opening your heart, to unconditional love and, finding more of that peace as well within. So you may want to look into crystals as well. Okay, and then to finish off, thank you, angels. What other messages are coming through for Ro today? What other messages are coming through for Ro? What does Ro need to know at this time? So we've got here, first message, you never know who your smile might help today. Your smile brightens up the world. Be happy, dear one. So you're being reminded to be happy as well. Being in your joy as well really helps you to feel better in your life. A shift in your circumstances is happening at this time. Great things are coming for you. You're attracting magic and miracles into your life. So I really feel keep doing what you're doing. You're opening yourself up, to really be able to bring in, amazing things in your life. And then the last message that has come out for you is walk away from anything and anyone that is draining your energy and taking away your peace. Walk away from drama and all that no longer serves you. Find peace. So, sometimes it may mean that certain people that you've had around you for a long time, you may just need to step away from those people, to be able to find that peace. So really sort of look at your life, see what you need to change, what you may need to walk away from, so that you can be able to find more of that peace as you're working on, on yourself as well. So I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Oh, thank you for that donation as well there. Sending you so much love. And I wish you the best. I think you are doing really well. You're on the right path there. Just keep going. Okay. Where was I? So I did Nura. I did Sana. I did Victor. We've got... I'm not really sure what I meant to say to this one. We've got Hemang Shivastava. What can I do as a male? I don't really understand what the question means. What can you do in what sense? But I'm going to pull you some cards from heaven, loved and divinely guided. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Hemang at this time? What messages are coming through for Hemang? Okay, so what you've got as here, what you need at this time is to heal your past, do your inner work, and love yourself. Focus on you. So, as a male, what you need to do right now is to focus on yourself. To work on your healing, heal your past, any wounds, trauma, childhood wounding, things that have happened in the past with other people. You need to heal all that. You need to do your inner work, and you need to love yourself. We this is the big message that's coming through for you for now. Focus on yourself and on doing that. The other message that has come out for you is there's no point in fighting what you have no control over. Accept what is. So if you're trying to make certain things happen a certain way and it's something that you have no control over, there's no point in fighting it. You got to get into that place of acceptance for what is, what you have no control over. And, the more you are in that energy of acceptance, the more you find peace. So that's what's coming through for you. I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got Megan. Any messages for me today? Let's see what the angels want you to know. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Megan today? What does Megan need to know? So the message for you today is Vanessa, and the message is to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? So whatever decisions you're making this 2025, always ask yourself that question. And then thank you, angels. What other messages coming through for Megan at this time? So we've got here, you will get there. There is no need to rush, one day at a time. So whatever it is that you are working on, wanting the love with your person, you will get there. There's no need to rush, one day at a time. You are so loved is also the message coming through. You are so loved by those in spirit, by your person as well. You are so loved, and they are on their way to you, trust. So you're being shown here that your person is on their way to you, trust. The true love that you desire is coming. So really beautiful messages in relation to this love for you. Thank you, angels. What other messages are coming through from Megan's Divine Masculine? What is he wanting to say? Wow. So, I don't want to drop the phone again. So he's saying to you here, change. And he's saying to you, I am working on changing my life and bettering myself so I can become the person that I'm truly meant to be for myself and for us. So he's busy working on changing his life so that he can then be able to come to you and be a better person as well for himself and for the two of you. So he is coming to you. That's the message the angels want you to know. What other messages are coming through from Megan's person as well? I get so mad at myself about how I treat you. So he gets mad at himself about the fact that he's not with you, the things that have happened in the past as well, the way he's treated you. And he's saying to you, and I think about holding you. So he thinks about being with you and he's wanting to be with you. He is on his way to you as well. Okay. Hey, Mr. Zaki. Hey, love. Can I just ask, does Anya want to kiss me, and will she do something about love? Okay. Thank you, angels. I'm just going to get some messages from her. Does Anya want to kiss love, and will she do something about love? I don't know what that about you, I guess. Okay. Does Anya want to kiss love, and will she do something about love? Okay, so sometimes the questions are quite difficult to understand what they're actually saying, but she's saying to you, make me feel safe and warm. So she's letting you know that you're the person that makes her feel safe and warm. She's also saying to you, take my breath away. So, you make her feel safe and warm, you take her breath away. And she's also saying to you, you have power over me that nobody else has. So it does sound like she wants to kiss you, that's what you're asking. She wants to kiss you. You have this power over her. It's like she's kind of drawn to you in a way that she would want to kiss you. But I also really feel that, she may be in that place where, she may not be the person to make that first move. Why don't you make him a first move and kiss her? That's what I'm really getting here. You have this power over her. And, you're the one who makes her feel safe and warm, and you take her breath away. But she may not be the one to jump in and take, that first move. So maybe you can try and make the first move and see what happens, So that's what I'm getting. So I feel like she does want to kiss you. Will she do something about love? I'm not sure whether you mean just love in general or you, but will she do something about it? I feel like she's the sort of person who may be in a place where she's hoping that you'd make the first move. You know, why does he have to be the one to make the first move? Why don't you make the first move? That's the question that you need to ask yourself about. But let's see what, you're asking, will she do something about love? I don't know what you're expecting her to do, but it can come from either way. So maybe you need to think about what you can do as well in relation to that. She's saying to you, inspiring, you have helped me more than you even know, you even realize, by inspiring me to do better and make positive changes in my life. So you're inspiring her to do better in her life. Dreams. When I go to sleep, I see and hold you in my dreams, and it is beautiful. I can't wait for the dreams that I have for our life to come together, for our life together to become a reality. So, she probably has dreams of seeing her kissing, the two of you kissing, and she wants that to be a reality. But I'm really getting this energy. She may not be the person to go ahead and make that happen first. So, you know the situation with her, see what works for you. Okay. And then we've got Emily G is next. Are there messages from A to me? Let's see. Thank you, angels. What does A want Emily to know today? What is A wanting Emily to know? What messages are coming through from A for Emily? So A is saying to you today, I'm busy. So he's saying to you, something has come up in my reality that I need to take care of. You matter to me and I do care, but I have to give this my full attention right now to deal with it the right way. I will be back. So there's something that's going on in his life, something that he's dealing with. You do matter to him, but he's putting his focus on that at this time. Thank you, angels. What else is A? Was it A? Yeah, wanting to say to Emily. What else is A wanting Emily to know at this time? So he's also saying to you steps forward. So I feel he's taking steps forward in the things that he's sorting out in his life as well. Yeah, and he's saying to you, you may not be able to see it yet, but know that I'm moving towards you, because each day I am making steps forward in my own life, and every step forward is a step closer to you. So as he sorts out the situation that is in his life that needs his attention, that is actually him making steps forward to you, because he's sorting things out that needs to get sorted, and it's also resulting in him coming to you. Thank you, angels. What else is A wanting Emily to know today? What else is A wanting Emily to know? So he's also saying to you as well here, I get jealous when it comes to you. So even though he's the one who's not able to be with you right now, when it comes to you, he gets jealous, of who you're spending your time with, what you're doing, because it's not him. You're the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. And he's also saying to you, you are so right for me. So, for him, you are just everything. So just let him sort out what he needs to sort out so that he can then be able to properly come to you. Okay. Insane Records, does Tanushka love Hajot? Okay. Let's see. Thank you, angels. Does Tanushka love Hajot? And welcome, Insane Records, and anyone else who's new to the channel, welcome. Do subscribe to the channel so you can see when I go on live again and be able to join in again. So does Tanushka love Hajot? I hope I'm pronouncing those names right. Does Tanushka love Hajot? Thank you, angels. What is coming through here? So the card that we've got is the Fool, which is a beautiful card. This is about new beginnings. This is about taking that leap of faith. So I feel that Tanushka has this sort of, thing that she would like to move things forward with Hajot. It's like that, wanting to take that leap of faith when it comes to that new beginning, that sort of relationship. She may be keeping it to herself, but I feel that she does have love for Hajot, whoever Tanushka and Hajut are. That's what I feel you are being shown here. It's something that she is wanting to take a leap of faith towards. She may not say it, she may keep quiet about it, but I feel that she does have love for Hajut. The other card that came out is the Chariot, which is also about, moving things forward. So there is this energy of wanting to move things forward with this love for Hajut. That's what I'm really getting. So I feel that, yes, she does have love for Hajut. Let's see what she wants to say. Thank you, angels. What is Tanushka wanting to say in relation to love for Hajut? What is Tanushka wanting to say in relation to love? So let's see what these messages are. So we've got here, you turn me on so much. So, there's definitely a lot of love there, and she's also saying that I want to be myself with you. So, she just want to be herself. That's what I was saying. Like, I feel like she kind of hides it. She doesn't open up about the love, but she just wants to be herself with Hajut. If you're Hajut, and she's saying to you, turn me on so much. So I definitely feel, yes, that she has this love for Hajut. I hope that helps. Okay, Michelle Wara, may I get any messages from my DM Mohammed? So let's see. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through from Mohammed for Michelle? What's coming through from Mohammed for Michelle? What is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you, trust me. And he's saying, I need to do this my way, even if my way doesn't make sense to you. My way will work out for our love. So he's letting you know that he needs to do this his way, and he's saying to you to trust him. So trust him to do it his way, to bring the two of you together. Thank you, angels. What else is Mohammed wanting Michelle to know at this time? What else is Mohammed wanting Michelle to know? I care what you think is what he wants you to know. So he's saying to you, I care about what you think. And what else is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you here, it will never be over between us. So when it comes to the two of you, he's saying to you, it will never be over between us. I want to introduce you to my family as my one. And he's also saying to you, I miss talking to you. So he's missing you, he's thinking about you, and that's what he's wanting you to know. Thank you, angels. What else is Mohammed wanting Michelle to know as well? So he's also saying to you communication. And he's saying, I know it has taken me so long to break this barrier of silence that I've created between us, but I need to talk to you. I can't hold it in much longer. I'm planning on surprising you with communication soon. So he wants to communicate. He wants to tell you, how he's feeling and a lot of things that he wants to say to you. He's saying to you, I can't hold it in much longer. Okay. And then next we've got question for people. Does the moon affect our emotions? I think it certainly does. Yes. You can look it up, Mr. Zaki, if you've, but I think it certainly does because, emotions are really to do, the moon so is sort of about, helping you to open up, like, for example, if there's a lot of things that are going on with you, if it's the full moon, for example, you can have a lot of emotions come up so that you can be able to release them. It's like you're being shown certain things that you need to work through. It can be negative emotions that it all gets really charged up with. There's that anger. So, it's kind of showing you that these things need to be worked through. So yes, it does. But you can look it up. I'm sure you'll be able to find more information about it. Let's see who's next. Sarisha has also answered there. Yeah, experience ascension symptoms, definitely. Who have done Pulami. But yeah, for sure, it does affect your emotions. Donna, I've answered your question about the karmic cycle with the family. I'm sure I've done that one. Let's see. And then we've got 10U100. Till when will, oh my gosh, Bush Mweshari divorce Punet? I don't even think I understand that question. Until when will Meshwari divorce Punet? I'm just going to see what guidance is coming through because I don't understand what that question is asking. Until when will someone divorce someone? I'm not really sure I understand, but let's see what the angels want you to know. Thank you, angels. What does 10U100 need to know in relation to the divorce? What's coming through? So let's see what the angels want you to know. So we've got here, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Fear not, all is well. So whatever is going on in relation to this divorce, you're being shown that you're exactly where you're meant to be. There are lessons that need to be learned, and it's all going in at the time that it is meant to happen, so fear not, all is well. So that's the first message that's come through. That thing, person, or situation in your life that no longer serves you is holding you back. Release what needs to go. So I feel that this divorce is a good thing. It's like things are shifting, it's coming to a completion, but I feel what you're being shown is that it's all going to happen in the time that it is meant to happen. There are lessons that both Bumeshwari and Punit are still learning, so it's going to happen at the time that it needs to happen, but it needs to be released, it needs to go, and everything is working towards that change happening, but it will come in at the right time. I hope that helps because I don't quite understand the question. Okay. Mr. Zaki. Okay, so people are just having conversations here. Elaine, can I get message from my DMVD? What is he thinking for 2025? Thank you, angels. What is VD thinking for 2025 for him and Elaine? What is VD thinking for 2025 for him and Elaine? So what's coming through here? Sleepless in my situation. That's what he's saying to you. I'm having sleepless nights, going over and over things in my head to find a solution and a way out of my self-made prison. I am taking it easy and doing things slowly today as I'm quite tired from lack of sleep. So I feel that for this 2025, as we've started, he's thinking about things a lot. He's going over and over in his mind about how he can find solutions to change his life, to be with you. He's kind of like in his mind a lot. And he's saying to you, he's quite tired. That's what he wants you to know. And he's saying today he's been taking it quite easy and doing things slowly because he's feeling tired. So he's in his mind a lot, trying to find solutions in relation to the two of you. Sacral chakra has also come out. I'm experiencing heat in my physical and astral body that is connecting me to you through the kundalini that is rising within us. I'm experiencing lust and sexual energy like I've never felt before, and it's driving me crazy with desire for you. So he's got this kundalini that is rising, this energy within him, the sexual energy. And, and he's just, I guess, lying there, just thinking, I need to sort this out. I need to find solutions, because he has this strong desire for you that's driving him crazy, this desire to be with you and experiencing lust and the sexual energy. So he's saying to you, I intend to act on this soon before I explode. So he wants you to know that as well. But thank you, angels, for this 2025. What else is VD wanting Elaine to know? So he's also saying to you as well here, questioning. I am beginning to question a lot of my beliefs, the things that I was taught, and many of the things that I consider to be my truth for a very long time. So he is also starting to awaken. That's what I'm really getting. The things that he'd been taught about life, programming, all those things, he is questioning all those things. He's also saying to you, I have a vision. So he has a vision of the life that he's desiring. That's why he's trying to come up with solutions of how to get there. I want you to know that I'm focused on the vision of having a wonderful life with you, and I'm working towards this every day. The other card that came out is New Start. So he's got a vision for this 2025 of that new start with you, and he's working towards that. A new start with you is all I'm dreaming about day and night, and it is coming in for us. I am making it happen. So he sounds like he's in a place where he's focused, he knows where he wants to go, and he's working towards a new start for the two of you this 2025. So I hope that helps. Okay, so that was Elaine. I'm just trying to find people with questions. I've answered 10U100. I wish I didn't really understand that question anyway. But I always go or people by the list. It's not that I'm jumping you or I'm not getting to you. It's just I hadn't come to you yet. It's not you don't have to be like, please do my reading because I will get to you. I hadn't even seen that. I'm only seeing it now as well because I go with the list of people and there's obviously a lot of people that I need to get through. And there's a lot of chats as well. So I need to try and look through the chat to find questions. Insane Records, I have done your question now. Love saying, I'm sorry, I speak four other languages. That's okay, no worries. It's just, it's quite hard sometimes. It's not just you as well. Then it's totally fine. I think the angels always then give me the answers anyway, even if I'm not quite sure what the question is saying. So hopefully that helps. Nura, I've answered your question as well about your family. I have answered that. So I don't know if you maybe you had gone out for a while. Gosh, okay. Let me find this. 10U100, will it happen timeline? So let's see. Thank you, angels. 10U100, where timeline? That's what 10U100 is wanting to know. Timeline. I think this was the divorce thing. Timeline for the divorce. Let's see what the angels want you to know. We've got not the right time. So it's not the right time for it to happen right now. Look for a sign. So like I said, I feel like there's still lessons that need to be learned in the situation. So it's going to come in at the right time. Look for a sign is what's coming through here. We've got not the right time. Is there a timeline for this divorce for 10U100? Thank you, angels. Is there any other timeline coming through? So you see, they're not giving me anything because these things need to happen at the right time. You're being asked to let go when it comes to when is it going to happen, and whenever we are in that energy of wanting to know the when of things, the angels always say to me, it will come in at the right divine timing. There may be lessons and things that need to be learned in the meantime. So let go of the time, but it will be a success. So the divorce will happen, but it will happen at the right time. So they're not giving you a timeline. I hope that helps. Okay, so I think I've got to the end of this live there, I think. Nura, I've definitely answered your question about your family, so you have to find that. So yeah, I think I've got to the end, which is great. Thank you so much, everyone, for jumping in on the live. And thank you to all who donated. I don't think I've missed anyone. If there's anyone I've missed who's asked a question that I haven't answered, then let me know now or forever hold your peace. But I think I've got to the end, which is really great. And I will be back next week, obviously, doing more lives. So subscribe to the channel and join in when I do come in. So yeah, I think I've got to the end. I don't see any other questions coming through. For a change today, the chat was okay. It didn't cut off or anything. It's just I've got to the end. So that's wonderful. Okay, I don't see anyone else asking a question. So thank you all so much. And I will see you on the next live. I wish you a wonderful day, evening, or time, whatever time it is where you are. And for those who donated, thank you. Moderators, thank you for all that you do. Victor, so much love to you all.